So I want to talk about the importance of technical training, 1v1s and 3v3s or small sided games in general in practices. I started training a kid that's 12 years old. One of the parents told me that, um, they want me to help their kid, get better, technically better, dribbling, ball control, the technical portion of the game, ball mastery. And that because their coach or coaches on the team don't do that. And in the practice are 2 hours. I don't know. I'm going to assume they're twice a week. Right now, of course, is the off season. That's why they want me to train her now, get ready for the fall season. And what's interesting though is that, yeah, she was saying that they don't do any ball mastery. Kind of understandable because it's team training, but it doesn't hurt to do 5 minutes in the beginning of practice, just some ball mastery. Get the kids warmed up, get the blood flowing, 5 to 10 minutes, and then move on to your team stuff, right? Um, the other thing is that they don't do 1v1s or like 3v3s, 2v2s, no small sided games. And, the mom told me that they have a big team, I think 20 something kids. Um, Even with 20 something kids, I've run practices with 20 something kids and I've done small sided games. You can make little fields for small sided games with cones for them to practice. When I was explaining to the parent just how soccer is not all 9 players, for instance, for this girl are not, or actually 18 players are involved at the same time. Just like in 11v11, not all 22 are involved. The game is a bunch of 2v2s, 3v3s, 3v2, 2v1, 1v1s. That's what soccer is. So those small sided games translate perfectly to a regular game. So, it's interesting again talking to this parent, and I just wanted to talk about that in a video. Like, hey, coaches, you have like 1v1s in small sided games, those 2v2s, 3v3s are vital. They're going to help your 9v9, 7v7 team play well. It's much easier to coach spacing and all that with a small sided game. So coaches, please, if you don't do it, please, you're only going to help the kids by doing that. Also, parents, if you're paying for your kid to be on a team and they're not doing small sided games, that's one of the basic things you learn with the U.S. soccer licensing training. One of the the grassroots licenses, small sided games. Part of me was just wondering, even has this coach even done any licenses? Not the licenses are the most important thing, but they teach you a little something. They help guide you as a coach, and that is kind of a staple of U.S. soccer, but even soccer in Europe is small-sided games. So if the team is not doing that, to me, that's a red flag. Coaches start doing small-sided games and 1v1s.